My baby,
That's
my
completely
baby.
unreasonable.
If you want to fight, I can get you boxing gloves, but we're not here for that. My first case ever with worms.
Come here, Sophie. Get him, Rusty.
Can I say something?
No. If she hadn't had an oral agreement, how do you do?
The Animal Court is now in session. The Honorable Joseph A. Wapner, Judge presiding.
I know you've both been sworn. I have read your complaint, ma'am. You sold a parrot to the
Your
defendant?
Honor, excuse me, I was told that I could ask you if I could file my cross-defendant since I had only a day.
File your what, ma'am?
A defendant's claim. It's only for the amount of the vet, though. It's not going to add anything to the case other than that, and I have all these
You have any
copies.
objection to that, ma'am?
No.
It's part of her case as well.
All right.
She's seen it.
Okay. And this is the amount of $300?
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right, what date did you sell her the parrot?
August 18th.
This year?
Yes.
For how much?
$600.
Okay. Was that to be paid one time or over a period of time?
That hadn't been discussed. Before I brought the bird over, I asked her if she liked the bird, was she ready to buy the bird that day, and we agreed on a price. In my mind, that meant she would pay me $600 that day, which she said she was ready. But when I got there, and after I was there half an hour, and she agreed to buy the bird, then she said, can I pay you in 3 payments? So I sort of felt like I had to go for it because now of all this hassle.
All right, so you accepted that?
Yes, and she gave me a check for $200 with a note in the memo that says balance $400.
May I see it?
Yeah.
Did you give her this check, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Balance was to be $400?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The check was apparently returned.
If you look at the letter, sir, it's stop payment. That was the letter from my bank giving me back that, sending me back the check saying stop payment.
This is a date of August 29th. She received a letter from her bank that you had stopped payment on the check.
That's correct.
Why did you stop payment, ma'am?
Because I called the veterinarian who after I got the bird, and she said I should return the bird or bring it in immediately because it had been housed with a sick bird, and I did not know that.
Where was it housed with a sick bird?
She has another bird that was very sick, she said. Dr. Worrell at All Pets Medical Center said either return the bird immediately or bring the bird in.
When did you take the bird to the vet?
The next day.
No, you didn't.
Well, I'm sorry, it's on the records. It's
Yeah.
with her next
Sir, I got a whole
appointment.
chronology here if you'd like to see it, but what happened was...
No, I would object to that. All of the vet records are before you, from both of us, and they have all the dates.
haven't received any vet records.
Oh, I'm
They're
sorry.
here. This is her,
Really
actually,
sorry.
this is hers, and I highlighted the portions that I feel are important.
And this is mine, so.
Well, that's yours. First of all, my bank sent me that letter dated August 29th saying it was a stop payment, but I didn't receive it until September 5th. And so then I immediately called Mary to find out why. She said that I had never told her that my other bird was sick, and that I also didn't tell her that this bird bit sometimes and screamed sometimes. I also told her on Monday, the 18th, when I sold her the bird, I asked Dr. Worrell if there was a possibility that this bird could be sick because of my other bird, and Dr. Worrell told me the only way to know is to get her tested. I told that to Mary. I also told her that this bird showed no symptoms, though, so I didn't see any reason to get her tested.
Did you have the bird tested?
Yes, Your Honor.
What date did you have her bird tested?
Dr. Worrell's first appointment, which was the date of my check.
August 20th is the date of the
and
records.
this is if I can present my check.
The checks.
August 22 is the
sorry.
date of the records, of her records.
August
results.
22nd, 1998, and here's the check.
Have you given me your record, your
Yes.
vet record?
Yes.
Sir, I gave you a copy of her vet record, which I got from the vet, and I highlighted the points that show that this bird was perfectly healthy.
And I also gave you, not only I have mine, but I have hers as well, as she does.
My bird, you see, I feel my bird, there was no point. Yes, my bird was sick. I never denied that. That's the whole reason I was at the vet and got her name in the first place is because my bird was sick. Her bird was not sick. When I called her with the stop payment, when I got the stop payment, I said to her, first of all, how could you not have called me? How could you have let all this time go by and not have at least given me the opportunity to come get the bird back.
How is the bird now?
It's healthy, but I have to have it retested in 3 months because her other bird was sick, as I was told.
Did she tell you that the bird bit and screamed?
Yes.
No.
Ma'am, I asking her.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, Your Honor. I have other birds. And I specifically said that the only bird I would take a behavioral problem because that's why I was
Is
recommended.
biting and screaming a behavioral problem?
Yes, the biting I can cope with. I can train it. But I said I can't take the screaming because it'll cause all my other birds to start screaming, and I just can't live
The
like
noise
that.
that the bird has been making here in court.
Oh, that's
Is that
mild.
screaming or is, pardon?
That's
What is that?
a little bit of screaming.
A little bit.
Yes, she can scream 30 minutes straight like that, and it gets louder and louder. And she can also scream no 1,000 times for 30 minutes.
You expect to keep the bird, not pay for it, and also get the vet bill?
Absolutely not. My daughter's been keeping the bird, and they're in love with it. And I think it's a great little bird, and it can be trained.
Ma'am, you wrote a check for $264 and some cents.
That was the vet bill for the tests.
I understand that, ma'am. What I'm trying to find out is why are you then suing for $300?
Well, actually, I'm suing for more than that because.
No, you're not. You asked me to have a countersuit for $300.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got the countersuit here, and it lists more than that, I think.
Tell me how much it is.
It's $880 that I've spent, out-of-pocket expense.
$800 for what?
I had to buy
For vet bills?
No, that's the total of the vet bill. That's what I was willing to settle with her for, is that off the $600. But also, I bought a cage for my daughter to keep the bird quarantined in.
Ma'am, all birds have to have cages, don't they?
I thought she was going to give me this bird's cage, but she didn't. No toys, no cage, nothing but a bird under her arm.
Take a short recess. I'll come back and give you my
sir,
decision.
please let me respond.
Oh, ma'am, how much more can you say?
But everything she just said is just such a lie. And I don't, all right.
I've heard that before.
Remain seated and come to order. This court is again in session.
Well, the defendant purchased a bird from the plaintiff. She knew that it had some difficulty with a bite. She says not screaming, but apparently the bird still screams. The defendant has accepted the parrot. She's kept it. She wants the plaintiff to pay for a $600 cage, which seems to be a little bit ridiculous. You buy a bird, but you don't expect that when you buy the bird, it's going to have a cage. If you did, then that's the deal you make when you buy it. The defendant says the bird is sick, but she presents a report from the vet that says the bird is normal. I don't get it. I really don't get it. If the bird was exposed to illness, the defendant should have told the plaintiff, look, you take the bird and have it checked out. I'm not going to buy it until I find out if the bird is really okay. But she doesn't do this. She takes it on her own to have it checked out. That's volunteering to do that. Plaintiff doesn't have to pay for that under those circumstances. If she wants it checked out, then she either tells the plaintiff, I'm not going to buy the bird until it is, or if not, then you take it upon yourself to do it. My judgment is for the plaintiff for $615, the defendant to take nothing on the countersuit.
I asked the vet, was she told to bring her for a follow-up? And they said no, but she says 3 months. Well, 3 months, in 3 months, a lot could happen. So that seems kind of ridiculous to me.
The vet initially told me I should either return the bird or bring her in because that Mrs. Kibbe had a very sick bird. Perhaps that did not end up being the case once the test results came back, but Dr. Worrell has had taken care of a lot of my birds, and they basically called me because they thought that this bird needed a good home. I need another bird like a hole in the head. But I just wanted to give it a good home and get it away from this lady, frankly.
Oh, please, that is such... First of all, when I went to the vet, I said, listen, I have a second bird, and I'm very concerned. I really feel bad about selling it, but I'm afraid the two birds don't get along. And she said, we happen to know a lady who is looking for a Vosmeri eclectus female. They called, so everything she said, I mean, this woman, either she's lying deliberately or she is nuts. And as far as the cage, I asked her before I went over there, I said, are you all ready to purchase this bird? Do you have a cage? Do you have everything you need? She said, absolutely everything. I don't need anything else. I mean, it's unbelievable. I don't know. I think she's, forgive me, but I do, or she's a liar.